when I was doing the foundation arts, which I started. Oh, I loved it so much. I loved it so much. We ended up doing fine art, sewing with sewing machines. I mean, I gotta be honest with you, I was like rubbish at sewing, but I had really good students who helped me. We did filmmaking, photography, and there was clay and 3D models. Oh my goodness. Do you know, there's something, I don't know whether you feel the same way, but there's absolutely something, you know, when you're actually using texture and when you are making things with clay, it does something to you. Does it have the same effect on you?
Yeah, it's really satisfying.
You know, with anxiety though, what does it do to your anxiety?
Like,
Exactly. There are no words. There are no words. But it had the same effect on me. I absolutely loved that course. It's probably one of the best courses I've ever done in my life because it it reversed any anxiety and trauma. And I would suggest anyone with post-traumatic stress disorder or who's ever been through any trauma to get involved in doing some art because it's really good for the soul. Would you agree?
yes, I'm really good.
Yeah. So do you think though, then people who are in psychiatric hospitals and prison systems, because there's usually a root of trauma, that and also children who've been removed into the care system, they should be accessing art.
Mm-hmm.
They should be
Like,
accessing art.
yeah, creative things in general, because maybe some person might not like painting, but then filmmaking is creative, making clothes, like lots of different creative things.
Yeah, definitely. You know, and like you were like, oh, I've never done collage before. I just only do drawing. No. Look at you, you're multi-talented. So yes, you've engaged in everything that I basically did when I went to and did a foundation arts degree. You've done fine art. Yes. I mean, come on, look at that. That is pretty amazing. I mean, you know, looking at that with fresh eyes, that is awesome. You've done textiles with the trousers that you've made.
Can I show some
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
examples?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I'd love to see.
I've also learned a lot of different things. So I've been making like clothes, my little puppets too, and like
with
t-shirts.
are
It's really
you
great.
with a sewing machine, or are you doing that by hand?
By hand, and it's like a button, and they unbutton, and the belt comes undone. Those are for my puppets too.
You've done the 3D.
It's on a bottle because it was standing up, but he's made out of latex, so he's way lighter and easier to move. On magnets and the wiring, so that I can change out the different mouths and the different eyes.
A
And
flipping
his
heck.
and his fingers move because they've got many wires in them.
Clay.
These ones are made out of clay. There's this one.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh my
Just the top of
goodness.
it.
Oh my goodness. Can I see again? That is so
Yeah.
detailed. Wow. Where did you get the inspiration for that face?
There's this person who I like to watch on YouTube, and they do a lot of claymation, which is stop motion with clay. And so I got a lot of inspiration from her.
If I was going to Google, what would I Google?
Uh, claymation. I could email it to you
Yes,
once I
please.
remember.
Oh, yeah. So what's it? Is it called claymation?
Mm-hmm. The
Do you know when
next
I come
one
on here? You teach me. It's me that's learning. Okay, so let's have a look at the other one.
is this one, and he has glasses.
Wow, how did you make those glasses?
I like took plastic
Yes.
and then clay around them again. He has headphones and a
Wow.
scarf. A cool hat.
Do you know you could sell those? And filmmaking. Right, okay, this is what you did, and you did it all on your own. You looked at the research, and this is the film that you made. You should be so proud of yourself. Wow.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it is pretty good. So I'm going to ask you, what are you good at? Come on. I am good at art. I am not just good at art. I am flipping awesome at art.
I don't like saying that
Yeah, come on. I
because
want you to
I'm
say it.
learning how to do it.
No, you're awesome. You are so talented. You are so talented at art. Say it. Go on. I dare you. I triple dare you to say, I am awesome at art.
One
Why
day.
not? Why? It's the truth. I'll say it in a little voice. Go, come on. You've got to do it because school's been pretty rubbish, really, right? For you, to have done what they did to you. So I want you to own it. I want you to basically own that you are good at. You are flipping good at art. Whisper it or even put it in the comments. I am good at art.
I'll say it to myself when I'm just by myself.
Or what about I love art and art loves me? Because you are, right?
Do like that.
Yeah. Hang on. I missed that. Because you've got to know it. You've got to know it. Because if you go through life feeling that you're no good at this and no good at that, and that's sometimes what school does to people, right? And dropping out of school, not even dropping out of school, being forced out of school because the provision is not there is pretty rubbish. It's not very nice. And people end up coming out thinking that they're not good at anything. And that's not the truth. So you need to own it, girl. You
I
need
think I
to
just
know.
have like such high expectations for where I want to be at with like the stop motion stuff like that. So I'm like not good yet, but one day I will be good,
Yeah,
and then I
but you
will.
are. But the thing is with art is that it's accessible to everyone. Everyone can do it.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, do you know inside that you're good at art? You get all these
Mhm.
qualifications and you've seen my art. You have seen my art. I mean, come on. I just do it for fun. I just do it for how it makes me feel. You do it and you're outstanding at it. You know that you're good at art. A little bit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you said yes. Right, okay, because you've got to know, you have to know. It's really important that you know what you're good at, okay? Because if you don't know what you're good at, then that can lead people to depression, anxiety, and all sorts of problems later in life. That's why it's so important, right? And you're going to be going places, girl. And one day, when you're this famous artist, whether it's through film, fine art, when your artwork is being showcased in these art galleries internationally, I'll be saying my claim to fame is knowing her.
I feel like you could actually help people in every person's needs because they learn different, they get better different. Can you help me?